lot of time in libraries when I was a kid. I lived in small towns all over the South, and there wasn't a whole lot to do at times. And my mother did not believe in television. And I had a bunch of brothers and sisters, and we would go to the library and check out the Max, whatever the Max was, and go home with just a pile of books and read. And we just grew up surrounded by books from the library. We used to love to go on a Saturday morning, go to the library for shows or readings, kids' books or whatever. After Katrina hit the Gulf Coast in Mississippi, my wife and I went down took a bunch of volunteers down to help clean up, help with the rebuilding, and realized that the libraries were not getting a lot of attention. Other types of groups were working, housing, and businesses and churches and all that. And we went to the library in Biloxi, Mississippi, and it was a mess. We went to the library in Pass Christian and a couple other libraries. And at the time, we were raising a lot, turned out to be a lot of money. We were able to raise almost $9 million. Most of it went for individuals for housing and needs, but we were able to earmark a lot of that money for libraries on the Gulf Coast. And because we obviously are very close to books and love to see. Well, there were a lot of books in the early days, 20 years ago now, with the first few books I published. There was a lot of word of mouth, especially with the firm that came out in 1991. It became a word of mouth bestseller because of two groups, independent bookstores and librarians. And the book was passed around. The librarians ordered the book, they recommended the book, they kept it on the shelves, and they bought more and more copies. And over the years, I've had people say, your new book's out. I'm number 142 on the list of the library. And I always say, go tell your librarian to buy some more books, okay? Let's get the shelf full. There's no sense waiting that long. I know there's a lot of traffic with them. Well, it's even more important today because, we worry about kids reading less. There's so many alternatives, diversions. There's so many things kids can do. I worry about how many children read. The numbers don't look good. Overall, for all of us, we buy fewer books, read fewer books, and I think libraries are more important today than they were when I was a kid. To teach kids the value of spending hours lost in a great book.